Good afternoon. Dr. Gary here on the road. We are dental practice brokers. Nationwide, dentalpracticebrokers.com is our email, is our website. And we're selling dental practices nationwide for the last 12 years. Anyway, what today's topic is going to be, this happened yesterday, last night. This is not even 24 hours old. We try to give you current, breaking, day-to-day events, and as the information happens, as it breaks. So here's what we have. The title of this video, YouTube, is How Should a Seller Respond When the Buyer Requests to do an over-the-shoulder observation live in the office? We'll talk about what happened yesterday and the best way to respond to that. So anyway, we're now in our dentalpracticeguide.com is our website, or dental practice, nationwide dentalpracticebrokers.com. Our phone number is 201-663-0935. And we're now in business 12, almost going on 13 years. And we're in 27 states. We're very excited. We have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, marketing director, operations director, and 5 acquisition people, development acquisition specialists. So we're moving forward. The information you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. It is not legal or business advice. If you're thinking about selling to a DSO, please call us, or corporate dentistry, because often they will pay our full commission and there will be no commission to you. Sometimes we can even get the legal fees reimbursed at closing. So please give us a call, and we're more than happy to help you. And we've been doing this for a long time, and we feel that we have the information that we can provide to you that will help you in a successful transition. So what happened this time? This happened last night. Buyer's interested. So it's the buyer, the seller, and I. And where possible, we always show up with the buyer. We don't like buyers going alone. So where possible, we show up if we're not traveling somewhere else. So the buyer says, hey, I like what I see. Buyer looked over the financials, saw the practice, introduced. Seller gave him a good rundown about the practice. Told him how great a staff he has. The buyer said, is it possible? Can I do a half-day observation? A shoulder, over-the-shoulder type thing. Because I like what I see. But I'd like to get a better feel for the practice, feel for how you communicate to the patients. Is that possible to do that? The seller pondered for a moment and responded, my staff doesn't know the practice is for sale. If I do anything that even hints that I may be selling the practice, or they become suspicious, I may lose the staff. And nowadays, staff is so hard to replace, I can't take that chance. Now, maybe if we're in contract and we haven't closed yet, maybe that's possible. But before that, we'd have to be in contract, ready to close, have signed contracts. So this doctor responded the correct way. You can't do it. Not in this environment. You cannot let the staff know what's going on until at least you have contracts signed or something solid, something that's somewhat binding. Because the fear is you're going to lose the staff, because staff will sometimes go. In this marketplace, they're always checking the news, they're checking the ads, and the staff salaries have been going up. There's a shortage of staff ever since pandemic. Some dental staff members have dropped out of the profession. So you've got increased number of dentists, decreased number of staff. It's a problem, and there is a shortage. I believe the doctor answered it the right way. He said, respectively, I can't let that happen, because if our deal doesn't go through, Then my staff gets nervous. They start looking for other jobs because it's fear of the unknown. Who's this new doctor going to be? How's he going to treat us? Is he going to be as kind as the other doctor? Don't forget, they got used to you, the seller doctor, for many years. Maybe it's 20, 30 years. They know you. They know how you act, react. They know your family. They know your behavior. They know you never raise your voice. You don't use foul language, that type of thing. And they know nothing about the new guy. It's fear of the unknown. And they will sometimes leave. So, in this circumstance, I'd have to agree with the doctor. No over the shoulder up until at least contract is signed. And then you should have a closing date set up already. And I believe that's the proper way to do it. Now, in the past, we've talked about, should you tell the staff, you shouldn't tell the staff. I'm a believer in not telling the staff until you have signed contracts. But even then, certain buyers don't want the staff being told. You're really not are obligated. What's it going to do? They know a month early that you're going to be selling? What is it? They're going to have their job. They're going to maintain their benefits. The doctor, generally male, female, is going to be kind to them and treat them with respect. They can always leave if they don't like it. But, it's change. The staff doesn't like to see change, and I could understand that. But you tell them early, and then the deals doesn't go through, and they start looking for other jobs because fear of the unknown, you got a problem. So that's kind of where we are with that. And those are my opinions. You may get other opinions, but I'm giving you the opinions. What happened less than 24 hours ago? So, we don't have time to write these books or whatever. Maybe one day I will, or go in a fancy studio with the plants and the lightings and the monitors. Just can't do that right now. We are moving too fast, and there's no time. So we're trying to give you breaking info. That's what happened less than 24 hours ago. Thank you. Bye.